Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
So I'm back. I'm back at work. I took a couple of days off because I was sick. And I'm back at work. And I found out that the person I was doing the detail for is getting promoted. So you know what that means for me, right? Yeah, your girl's getting promoted. Your girl's getting promoted. Your girl's getting promoted. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. But I don't think it's going to really kick in to me. It'll kick in. It's not going to be real until I'm actually in the position, like permanent. You know what I mean? Like it's not real right now. I congratulated her and everything. I'm happy for her because she was bouncing all around all over the place. Like I told you guys, I'm like, if they don't give her this position after all of this stuff she's been doing, like something's wrong with somebody. Something's wrong with y'all. If y'all don't give her this position after she's been, because it couldn't be me. But she stayed focused and she stayed positive and stuff throughout everything. And I heard that there was like a lot of people that applied for the job and stuff. I don't know how true that is. That's just like, hearsay. But even if it's true and if she was picked out of all the people that applied, that's great. It's great. There's hope. There's hope for change. So I'm going on vacation starting this weekend, and so when I come back, they're like, "Oh, well, you have to be down for like 2 weeks or whatever before you come back and move into your new position or whatever." Okay, cool. Unless things change, because like I feel like once I come back from my vacation, I should go. But I'm not. I'm in no rush. I've been waiting for years. What's a few days or a week or 2 weeks? You know what I mean? What's that time? That time frame. The point is that the position is guaranteed now, and so I just gotta go and do my thing that I've been doing all this time on my detail and stuff, and that's it. Come in, do my job, and go home. And that's what a lot of y'all need to do. Don't get so invested with the work politics at work and stuff, with this and that, and she's doing this and she's not doing enough, and these people are doing some extracurricular things, and don't get involved in that stuff. It doesn't matter. What matters is you collecting a paycheck and going home to your family if you have a family, or even just if you by yourself. Like, just adding that extra stress to your life or what's going on with work is just, you don't need it. You don't need it. Also, I wanted to share with you guys job positions. I don't know if I mentioned it before in my previous video. I wanted to talk to you guys about job postings and positions and salary and benefits and stuff like that. So I don't have everything in front of me right now because you see I'm at work. So I don't have all that information in front of me right now. But I'll come back and kind of give you the details on positions and salary pay, benefits, and things of that nature. So if you're interested in positions of those sorts, then you can apply for them or whatever. There will be testing required for these jobs, and so I'll read all off the details and everything to the jobs and stuff once I have it in front of me. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know your girl got promoted. She got a promotion. She got a promotion. I got a promotion. I got a promotion. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. Hello, welcome in and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sin and this is my channel. And today we're going to be talking about USPS jobs. Now, if you saw in the intro, yes, your girl got a promotion finally. So we're just going to be going over jobs that you can apply for in the post office depending on where you're located at and what's available. Okay, so the first one is tractor trailer operator. Now this location is like I just picked out various jobs that you can work at the post office. Okay, so excuse me, I have asthma, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of and stuff. So okay, this is a tractor trailer operator. This job does require you to have a CDL, and the post office unfortunately don't train you for your CDL or anything like that, like some other companies. But also, because I have everything right here, and I'm going to be going over salary and benefits and all that. Okay, so the salary ranges from $31.96 per hour, and you're paid bi-weekly through the post office. Okay. Also, they're going to do a background check, so you got to be clean. Let's see what else. With this job, and with most jobs, career positions in the post office, you okay, so I have no idea what happened. It looks like my sound went out in my video. Hold on, where's my microphone? So my sound went out in my video. There it is. And there was a lot of it cut out. So what I was seeing was, so I'm not gonna get distracted. The book, the 955 book, is good for taking the mechanic test. Okay, as well as this 933, and there's a few others that people have used to take to reference from to take the mechanic test. Okay, also other jobs is supervisor maintenance operation. So you want to be a supervisor in maintenance, it's very possible. The level is level 17, so depending on where you're at in your career with the post office and stuff, that's basically a fine line of where you're going to be, where your salary is going to hit on your level 17. This is a supervisor distribution operation, which is also level 17. But a little secret is that with the supervisors, operations, and maintenance supervisors are paid a little more money. So I noticed. Okay. And so with this is interview tips for supervisor positions. This, and it just pretty much goes over, like questions and stuff and how to, be professional. Be professional when you get the job. Be professional when you go to the interview. Look the part, basically. Look the part. Applying for supervisor positions. So, let's see, self-development courses, search for jobs, let's see, parts of candidate profile, and which shows you the website and all of that stuff. So basically that's what that is. And you would also need to have a KSA on file, which I think I mentioned the KSA throughout reading over the other job positions. This is what the KSA looks like. And basically it's like a application / resume. They want to know your job skills and so on and such. So what is this? This is an example of what the KSA looks like. Okay, so that's just that. And let's see what else. I hope I went over the jobs. I also looked at show. I thought I was I did record it. I just didn't have any sound. So I did go over some of the jobs that I went over here that are posted, but they're more up north. and stuff. So I did go over like the salaries, like for the ET, which is the highest level of mechanic, which is a level 10. I looked up that salary for you guys because that job is posted. So I'm gonna bring you down. Hopefully our audio is good this time and there's not gonna be an issue with that. I was so disappointed. All right, so let me look on here. So ET was posted, MM was posted, as well as MPE. Okay, okay, good. I'm still up. All right, so let's see. Oh shoot. I have to refresh the page because if it sits too long and then it basically like kind of pauses, not so much kick you out because I don't have to log back in, but it pauses. So let's go back up. Sorry, I am slight congested. I have asthma, so my stuff be acting up when inhale dust, when the weather changes. I just be all messed up. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys these jobs that are posted. Okay, hold on. Okay, so these are the jobs that are posted right now. So at least this time I have you guys angled right. All right, so let me go see if I can find that ET job. And most of them are carrier positions that are posted. And I think we discussed the carrier positions. Now that works. Let's see. See, carrier. But they did have some maintenance positions up here posted. And that's more or less the route you probably should consider going, is being in maintenance if you really want to like earn like decent money. Like there's decent money in the post office, pretty much any position you do, but maintenance is the best place to actually start to, you know, everybody wants to come over to maintenance. Okay, so the building mechanic, and I went over the building mechanic with you guys. You know what? I actually have the windows already open because I didn't close them out. Okay, so this one is the labor custodian. So when I was going over this stuff, labor custodian is a level 4. And so let's see, where is it, the salary? I'm trying to wrap this up. And I don't want to, so that's 44,752 52 cents. And of course it's paid bi-weekly. And then of course the benefits come with it because this is a career position and you will have access to light blue. You will have to take an exam, of course. Like I was explaining when I realized that I had no audio. If you get an invite to go testing, you wanna pick the location that's closest to your home. But if you want to test right away, you do have the option to pick other locations that you can drive to go do your testing. The testing for custodian is pretty much common sense. Don't mix bleach with ammonia and things of that nature. And they're gonna ask you questions about you painting and stuff like that. It's pretty common sense. They're gonna do a background check on you. Let's see what else. What else was important? That says supervisor of unit, which is assigned. So if you work at a facility, a big facility where the mail is being processed, management will kind of be on you, especially if you work tour 2. Now, tour 2 is a morning shift. Our shifts are called tours, just like in the service. They kind of watch you a little closer on tour 2. Tour 3 is a little kickback. That's midday. Tour 1, everybody hates tour 1 because everybody thinks that tour 1 don't do squat. Okay, So tour one is pretty kickback. Tour one also, when you work at night, you work night shift, there is night differential pay. Um, like my old days off was Thursday, Friday. So I was off. When you work night shift, you're always a day ahead. So I was off Wednesday night for Thursday, Thursday night for Friday, and then I went in Friday night for Saturday. So with my off days being like that, I got double Sunday premium pay. So I got paid for Sunday twice. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're choosing a position in the custodial um, spot. Okay. Let's see. Let's switch over here. This is the maintenance mechanic, and we talked about that earlier. And that salary is 56,830, and that's basically the first tier of mechanics is the MM. So it's MM7, like I told you guys before, MM7, MPE, which we're going to switch over to that in a minute, MPE, and then ET, and then they have ET 11. Now, what that job entails, I don't know. I'll have to come back with a printout with the ET11. I think that's kind of a new a position that they've created. Um, ET, regular ET is level 10, and they are paid quite well, depending on the years of employment in the post office. They're paid quite well. Let's see. So of course that's 56,000 for MM, and this is just coming off the street. Okay, because anybody who's been in the post office for a while already and they switch over to maintenance, this is not going to be their pay. Okay, just FYI. So for this, let's see, what job is this one? This is an MPE. Okay, MPE. We'll discuss that. That's tier 2. So that's how I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Tier 1, MM7. Tier 2, MPE. Tier 3, ET. So that's pretty much a lot of people's ultimate goal is to reach the ET level because they're paid quite well. All right. So even with the MPE, their salary is $71,056. Okay. And with all the benefits here and stuff like that, TSP, which is similar to the 401k1, life insurance, what else? Dental and vision, and there's long-term and short-term care and stuff like that, which I believe you will apply for that. It's like disability. So you got injured or whatever, you would apply for that. Okay. So, okay, and they're going to do a background check, and then this is just a list of the job description, basically. And then let's see, requirements, bargaining, qualified standards. This is just basically, see, and it's telling you right here, it's a level 9 right here, level 9. All right. And I already explained that to you guys, that MPE is a level 9 and ET is a level 10. So we're going to go look at that one. Okay, let's see. Sorry for the be speeding. Okay, so electronic technician. That's what an ET is. He or she is electronic technician, and we do have female ETs. Just FYI. Okay. So we actually have 3. We have 3 right now. And their salary base just off the street, okay? Just off the street, $74,772 annually. So imagine somebody who's been in the post office for some years and stuff. Their salary is not going to be this. Their salary is more than likely going to be over $100,000 a year. Okay, just FYI. All right, so even with the ET, so you have the opportunity to apply for this job, right? but you still have to take the mechanic test, which consists of, let's see, the 955 test, right? So I explained to you guys about the 955 test. Let's see, post electronic maintenance mechanic examination. Well, 955, okay? All mechanics have to take this test, okay? Even if you work in the post office already and you want to come over to maintenance and be a mechanic, you have to take that test. There's no way around it, okay? All right. So moving on, and background check. And that's you coming off the streets. If you've already worked for the post office, they're not going to do a background check if you already work for the post office and stuff. Okay. And then this is the functions and all of that stuff. And then let's see, knowledge. And then you're going to do a KSA, which I just explained to y'all about the KSA and stuff. So let's see, where did that say where the level is? See right here, it's talking about the test, the 955 electronic technician. Okay, so if you can get the book and study it, so at least you have some sort of knowledge of what's going to be on the test, because a lot of what's going to be on the test is going to be in that book. All right, and I know because I've taken the test many times. Not many times, but a few times. All right. Okay, so it says, let's see, applicant who qualified under the standard may be required satisfactory complete prescribed training course prior to assignment, reassignment, promotion. Okay, so with that being said, I don't know if I recorded it in my other video. With this, all mechanics have to go to Oklahoma. It doesn't matter where you are, what state you're in. Everybody goes to Oklahoma for their training. Okay? Just because I'm in California doesn't mean that, like, okay, if you're in Louisiana and you work for the post office and you coming in as a mechanic, well, guess what? They're going to send you to Oklahoma to go do your mechanic training. Okay? So anything in maintenance, minus the custodians. The custodians is the only one that don't have to go do no training in Oklahoma. Okay, just FYI, that's the only job position that don't have to go to Oklahoma for training. Now, even me being a MOS clerk, because that's my job title now, I'm gonna have to go to Oklahoma for my training, and I have to successfully pass the class, and they'll give me a certificate of completion when I go over there and pass the class and all of that stuff. Okay, so even I have to do training. Okay, there's no way around it. There's no way around it. So people, we're frowned upon in maintenance and stuff because people think that we have an easy job because we're not busting our tails like everybody else that work with the mail. But not to be insulting, like there's no other training that you guys need to do when you're working with the mail. You're just pushing mail, not to be demeaning, but our job requires us to have knowledge of what we do constantly. Let me say this again, constantly, because our mechanics are constantly going to Oklahoma for different training, for different machines. People assume in the post office, for as maintenance is concerned, once you're a mechanic, you know all the machines. No. In fact, let me just say this. When you're a mechanic, if you do not know how to, we used to have the FSS machines. That's obsolete now. But even with the FSS machine, if you're a mechanic and you have not been trained to work on that machine, you cannot work on that machine. And if you work on that machine and management finds out, you might be terminated because you have not had the training to work on that machine. So that's the severity when it comes to being trained, is that you have to be trained on how to repair that machine, or you could be looking at some serious consequences up to termination, you know, because it's also dangerous to work on some of these machines, like the FSS that's no longer, that nobody no longer uses. Okay. So like the DBCSs, which is the machine that processes the letter mail, most of the time the mechanics that work on those machines are the MPEs and the MMs. Now the MMs, all they do is vacuum. They vacuum out all the, like, the little shredded mail and stuff like that. And I think they change a couple of belts, and I'm not even sure if they're even supposed to be doing that. But some of our MMs do, you know. And I think it kind of helps, because if you're going to move up to a higher mechanic, well, you at least know how, you need to know how to do these things. Okay. So, but the MPEs definitely for sure work on the the DBCSs. Now, the APBS machine, are for MPEs and the ETs, the electronic technicians, and the MPEs. But of course, even the MPEs have to go for the training for that APBS machine. Now, the APBS machine, for the people that are not familiar with USPS machines, or or your non-postal, the APBS machine processes parcel mail, which is the, like, the boxes and the things like that that everybody sends through the mail. There's a machine that processes it all that. So basically, you put it in a big can and stuff and dump it onto a conveyor belt. And then we have the clerks and stuff that basically their scans, or they're typing in the numbers of the tracking, so that those packages can be processed through and shipped. Okay, so that's how tracking is being kept up within the postal system, is that people are scanning or putting in the tracking number when the label is not scannable. Okay, so back to the mechanics, you have to be trained on that machine. Not every mechanic can work on that machine, because again, if you're working on that machine and you have not been trained, you're going to suffer some serious consequences for being on that machine, you know. So yeah, so these are the jobs that are in the post office. See, I just got logged out again. So here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so California. And then, okay, so we're back here, because like I said, once it sits too long, and then it'll just, like, it'll kind of kick me out. So here's the body and fender job that I was telling you guys about. The lead automotive technicians, that's still maintenance. The automotive people and stuff like that, they're still maintenance. They're still maintenance, pretty much. Assistant rule. Let's see what else. Here's the MM7. And basically, that's, like I said, that's first tier. I'm a level 7 as a clerk. Okay, so here's maintenance mechanic MPE, and I think we just went over that. That's a level 9. The ET is level 10. Did it go over the level for ET? Let's see. No, so that's MM. Let's see. Is this the that's MPE, and we talked about that one. And where was it at? Okay, so requirements. It said right there where it said requirements. Okay, so right here where it says, see, it doesn't even tell you that. See where it says requirements right there? Now, I just showed y'all over there on the MPE side where it said requirements, it showed the level. But I guess maybe that depended on who was uploaded this posting too, because the person might have just added that in, but this one doesn't have it. But I told you guys that ET is a level 10. Yeah. ET is a level 10. Okay. So, all right. So this is motor vehicle operator. Remember we went over that one. MVO. Oh, this one's at Margaret Sellers. Hold on. Okay, so this one's in San Diego. So for anybody that's in San Diego, motor vehicle operator is available, and the salary for this is actually they got it posted hourly. So the hourly rate for this is $28.53. I think we went over that. And then you have to have a Class B commercial license, driver's license, to do this job. So if you have a Class B license, jump on it. Jump on it. Let's see, what level was this at? But anyway, it pays $28. So, but for somebody who's already in the post office and stuff, so your pay will be more than that. So yeah, I didn't see that one earlier, but okay. So that's in San Diego, and then most of the other ones are a lot of the other jobs are up north. So yeah, so the 955 and stuff, and even with me, I have this book right here. I got training I have to do. I can't show you the content in the book because I have the training I have to learn how to do the travel for the mechanics and stuff. So I have to, book their flights and stuff like that. So that training book, I have to do a training for that. And then to use a purchasing card because I'm going to be assigned a purchasing card to do all of that stuff. But yeah, it's constant training and maintenance. And people think that, oh, it's an easy ride when you're in maintenance. Oh, you guys, you don't do anything and you're just lazy pieces of what and so on and such. And that's really not the case. I mean, we work hard to be in the positions that we're in, and we have to constantly do the training. So, and not passing classes, well, now we're at risk at being demoted in our positions, So that's just that. So I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. If you have any questions about jobs in the post office or anything, just drop the questions in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. I appreciate you guys coming in and watching this video and sticking with me. I'm so irritated that my last one, the audio was out, but hopefully this one is okay. And you guys enjoyed the video and it gave you a little more knowledge about jobs in the post office, and maybe you will consider applying, and that way, you could be making a little more money than what you are at whatever job that you're at if you're looking to do that. So yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.